Most people are one habit, one hack, one change away from unlocking their maximum productivity potential, and as a result, unlocking their dream life. And the worst part is they never realize it. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you the exact hacks that turn my days from chaos to control, from unproductivity to maximum productivity, and from procrastination to deep focus. And if you give it your full attention, I promise you can flip that same switch and finally get on track to achieving your goals. So if you're ready, you've got your pen, your paper, you're ready to take notes and take action by the end of this video, let's get into it. And the first hack, the first tip I can give you is the cognitive load purge, the CLP method. And I'm sure you haven't heard of this before. And it all comes round to a kind of twisted version of the cognitive load theory, the idea that you only have a finite amount of willpower and all these little tasks that you do are draining the willpower, so by the time you get to the big task, you simply don't have enough mental, cognitive energy to get the task done. But this 90-second ritual that works in a similar way can free up 2 to 3 hours of efficient focus, because instead of focusing on the brain points, you focus on how heavy the tasks are weighing you down. These invisible thoughts are slowing the speed of your brain. They're making you unfocused because you have essentially background tabs running in the background. If you ever have your phone and it's running slow, and you swipe up and you delete hundreds of tabs, and then your phone works way smoother. That's exactly what we're going to be doing. So what you need to do is to grab a piece of paper and write down every single task and thought you have floating around in your brain. And from there you score each item from 1 to 5 in terms of how heavy do they feel. When you think about the task, do you feel this pressure? I really can't be bothered to do it. I really don't want to do this task. Oh my God, this task is so stressful. I need to get it done. How heavy does it feel on your conscious? And you need to purge, to kill, to eliminate the top 2 tasks and get them done as quick as possible. And you'd be surprised, oftentimes it's not the hard tasks. Oftentimes it's these little things that we've kind of forgot about, we've been pushing off. They don't take long to do, but once you do them, you're essentially resetting your brain's RAM, you're freeing up storage, and you're allowing yourself to be 10, 20, even 30 times more productive, because these invisible thoughts are now not clouding your cognitive, which allows you to be much more productive. So use this CLP method, cognitive load purge, find these tasks that are weighing you down, and just eliminate the top 2, the worst ones, the ones that are using up most of your mental bandwidth. And once you eliminate them, you get them done, you can then be more productive. And the next actionable step, the next hack, the next change you can make is temporal stacking. And if you implement this correctly, you can be an insane amount more efficient. So there's this idea of batching tasks, right? If you're going to record videos, you may as well record 2, 3, 4, 5 videos at the same time, as I'm doing today. After I record this video, I'll record 2 or 3 more, because you're in the flow, and the cognitive resources that are making me speak fluently and comprehensively are at the forefront of my brain. So if I were to record this video and immediately task switch to typing away on a document I need to finish, it doesn't make sense, and I'm going to be less productive in doing the documentation task, because I have my speaking, recording, teaching brain on. So when I do the writing task, I'm not giving my brain enough time to switch to the modal of typing and being that kind of analytic side of myself. Does that make sense? But what I'm suggesting here is, instead of batching by task, you batch by temporal mode, essentially mean mental state. And here are the 5 mental states on screen. Find the tasks that fit into each category. For example, mechanical execution is simply scheduling posts for me. Sitting behind, blah, 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 just typing away, doing the SEO, posting, scheduling, doing 5 or 6 at a different time. Those can be stacked together perfectly because they're in the modal, the temporal mode of this mechanical execution. So if I do them all at the same time, again, the cognitive resources are going to be active for a specific mechanism, and therefore I'm going to be more efficient in doing every single task possible at that time and not switching between different modes of the brain, right? It's a simple, surefire way to improve your productivity, to get more done, and it's better than batching because you actually have a wider range of tasks you can fit into this, rather than editing and editing, or recording and recording, or making thumbnail, or replying to messages and replying to messages. Now you can batch more into more and allow you to be that much more focused in doing those tasks. Take action. And I hope you're finding this video valuable so far. But if you want more value from me, the top link in the description will take you to my productivity performance plan, where for $1 a day, I'll take your procrastination away. I'll work with you personally. You'll get templates, trackers, tools, guides. Everything you need to turn productive will be in my productivity performance plan. It's a private school community where me, you, and other like-minded individuals will be improving our focus every single day, holding each other accountable, and having this healthy competition to get us to the best version of ourselves. So if you're interested in making an investment for yourself, again, $1 a day to keep the procrastination away, the top link in the description is there, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you inside. And the final hack I've got to give you to unlock your productive version of yourself is to focus on momentum over everything else. Find the tasks in your day that build momentum. For me, my biggest momentum builder is the gym. When I get back from the gym, I'm in a different mindset. I've kind of used a bit of caffeine before the gym, so that's still in the system, making me speak better, be more focused. I've got a good pump on, so I feel confident. I've just reinforced my identity of discipline, so I'm in the right headspace to teach about productivity and help you guys become more driven and disciplined. So that's a good momentum builder. Recording videos is a good momentum builder because I'm in the flow, I'm in focused, I'm doing things I love to do. So when I do the next task, even if I don't enjoy to do it, I'm going to get it done 10, 20, even 30% more efficiently because I'm in this good mood, I'm in this good mental state. Another momentum builder could be a cold shower. I love them. They make me feel alive, alert, awake, free dopamine, essentially, allowing me to be more productive in doing what I'm doing. Meditation, running, fighting, planning your days, because when you go through the page and you're ticking them off, you're building momentum, you're reinforcing who you are, and you're releasing dopamine, which again is neurochemical momentum. So once you understand what these tasks are that build momentum, you need to plan your day in order to make the most of the momentum. For example, I put the gym first before any other task I do because I want to build momentum and then reimburse it into the tasks, right? So I wake up, I build momentum, I use the momentum. Whereas if I wake up and try and get through the work, blah, 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 do I slug away editing a video, replying to emails, replying to messages, doing the analytical work that I really can't be bothered to do, and then I get the momentum. If I come home and all my work is done, that momentum gets wasted and it ends up getting reimbursed into things I didn't intend for it to. So say if you build up 100 points of momentum from the gym and you come home and there's nothing to put it into, you're going to end up scrolling. You're going to end up wasting it and putting this energy into things that you don't intend to put the energy into because you have nothing else to do with it. So the actionable step here is to plan your day in order of momentum. So you do the tasks that build momentum first and then reimburse that momentum into the next tasks, into the boring tasks, into the tasks when you need your most focus. I guarantee with the utmost certainty that this will change your life. If you do tasks that build dopamine, build self-image, build momentum first, rather than eating the frog, rather than doing the hard task first, and then you do the hard task that requires most of your focus, most of your energy, most of your productive self, you will be 10, 20, 30, 40% more productive in doing it, and you'll notice the difference. So I hope you found this video valuable. And again, if you're looking to get more value from me, more help from me, the top link in the description will take you to my private community where for $1 a day, I will remove your procrastination and allow you to unlock the best version of yourself. Check it out if you're interested. Subscribe.